This is not the Mafex Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and this is another This Is Not video. This is not videos are videos that are reviewing and unboxing, or in this case, this is already unboxed. Toys that are clones, China clones, bootlegs, whatever you want to call them. These are not the real deal. These are not the retail price, and they come from China. I got this one from AliExpress, and they packed it horribly. My gosh, look at this. It's smashed to smithereens. It was in like a paper like packaging, and I was just worried that this thing was ruined. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna open them up and we're gonna see what's going on here. I know this one's really requested. A lot of people have been requesting this, sometimes in multiple videos, and you guys aren't getting those 10 likes. I'm sorry for that, guys. But you know what? Here he is. He's finally here. And we got other action figures that we're gonna compare him to. And we're gonna look at paint and detail and accessories as well. But first, let's go into the paint and detail of this figure. This is the first initial. And let's zoom in and let's see what's going on. Okay, so here we have Spider-Man. This is him from Homecoming, and it looks to me that this Mafex clone is pretty decent. Now, here's one problem I'm already noticing. If you look here at the chest, if we can focus there, there is some severe paint defects right here where the blue is just coming out of the red. This should be more of a red. Maybe that's just how it is on the real one. I don't know. You guys let me know down below in the comments. But I do see a lot of paint defects here. And look here, we got some paint fade on the arm there. Look at that. That is not good. Not good at all. It's very obvious. As soon as I took him out, see, right here too, we got one here on the arm. This is supposed to be black. It's very obvious that these parts of him should not be faded red like that. And therefore, they probably avoided just painting it overall. Besides that, everything looks pretty decent. The texture of the suit is like it should be, texturized. Nothing too bad and nothing too serious. Nothing really to worry about. If you guys don't mind that, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much worth the money so far, just from what I can tell. I'm going to mess around with the joints right now. I'm going to tell you if this thing is loose. No, it is not. It looks like his overall design has been made so he is not super loose. Now, here's a problem. Oh my gosh. Looseness is one thing, but over-tightening is another. I can't even move this arm up, and I'm honestly afraid to unless I get some hot water or get a hairdryer to make sure that's loosened up. This is pretty much stuck. Oh boy. I'm used to loose joints, but overly tight joints is another thing. And they're much easier to fix though, so yeah, I don't think that one's going to move anytime in this review. But I'm probably going to move it around, see if it works after I'm done with this video. And then I'm going to show it off in the B-roll. So overall, let's do a quick wiggle test. No wiggle at all. And it comes, especially when it comes to the midsection. So that means this thing is pretty darn good right out of the box, I have to say. But I think the paint is not very good, especially when it comes to the shoulder paint. Ugh, these shoulder joints just pop out like they didn't even bother to paint these. Quality control obviously is not the best, but you know what? I paid $15 for this guy. And I don't know how much the real one is. I think he's like 70. Oh my gosh, 15, 70, come on. Go figure. This one is worth it because it looks pretty good. Despite the paint, the joints are nice and tight. So far, just by playing with them, I'd say this is pretty darn good. So that's what I think about paint and detail. Now let's move on to articulation and scale. Let's see how tall he stands. I got my ruler here. Just give me a second. All right, let's see how tall he stands. He's looking to stand at about 5¼ inches. I think that's how tall the real one is. And of course, we got other action figures to compare him to. And let's see how he's. Ooh. Okay, maybe. I know this joint's a little. Okay, there we go. You just got to get that joint in. And it looks like we got some serious problems here. That his foot cannot be straight, and therefore I can't really stand him. I guess this is the best I'm going to get so far. Let's compare to other action figures. We got a Marvel Legends Iron Man. Whoa, just towers over him. SH Figure Arts Iron Man as well. As you can see, they're just way too big. And as that Iron Man falls, we got a Spider-Man here. And this is a SH Figure Arts Spider-Man. The SH Figure Arts Spider-Man is definitely bigger in terms of scale. Just look at this. This is, ooh, ridiculous. I do not like that at all. This figure doesn't look like he could scale with any of my current 1/12 scale action figures. And by the way, this is the real Tech Suit Spider-Man. I really love this figure. This figure is easily one of my favorite Marvel SH Figure Arts figures. This one, oh man, that scales off. Therefore, he doesn't fit with anything else. Let's move on. Let's get these guys out of the way. We got a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. He came from the Mary Jane 2-pack. Super tall. And of course, we got the bootleg, which is decent, pretty decent. Flash from Justice League. And again, Spider-Man's really small. Why is he so small? I don't know. Maybe the real one is a little bit bigger. But this one's tiny. Anyway, let's go move on to articulation. We've got an up and down there at the toe. We've got an up and down here at the ankle. Double jointed knee right there. We got a thigh swivel right there. We got 2 in the midsection. Butterfly joints if they were working and not overly tight. Oh my gosh. Yep, way too tight. Oh my gosh. That arm just fell right out. Oh man. Actually, I have a defect. Let's look here. So let's look here real quick. As the arm popped out, I realized that there is a major defect here. It looks like this plastic has been melted through, and therefore it's going to be really difficult to get this arm back in place. Oh man. Yeah, that's going to be a real tough one, guys. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can do a quick fix here. And if not, I'm just going to have to continue this review or unboxing. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That plastic warp right there is killing this figure. Not very good at all. Whew. So that is a big problem. Again, if you are willing to put some time into this figure, he could be worth your money. Who really wants to spend a full $70 on this figure? I know I don't. Especially if it's this small. Goodness. I'm going to have to leave that arm out, unfortunately. Whew. Anyway, back to where we were. 2 in the midsection. We got butterfly joint if it was loose. We got bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. We got a ball joint there at the wrist and 2 at the neck. Looking to be at around over 20 points of articulation. Now let's move over to accessories. Look at the amount of accessories. We got an extra head. Got the another mask face. We got all these extra hands, web effects. But the one I want to know the most is the Tom Holland face. Good, let's see. Let's look. And as this comes into focus. No, this is not. This is not very good. I already knew the original didn't look like it. I hate that they do that with Mafex figures in particular. I believe that something's wrong with their processing. Like, the promotional pictures look really good, and then when you get the actual, they look awful. I don't think this looks like Tom Holland at all. Who the hell is this guy? Let me know down in the comments down below. Who do you think he looks like? Man, who is this guy? Ugh. I don't know. Like a Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield hybrid. Anyway, let's remove the head. Really tough. Whoa. That was almost too tough. Yep. Definitely going to do a hot water mod here. That peg is way too big for the hole on the neck. This head's not going in, guys. Oh no. In fact, I don't think it's even going back. Yep, that's not fully pegged in and popped in. Uh-oh. Anyway, gonna do some work. And yeah, basically this is all the other stuff. Oh, by the way, there's some magnets here. So you can do some wall crawling action. Let's see, I got some metal right here. Nope, this is not very strong. No, these magnets are not very strong. Got some metal here and it's not working. Oh, okay, they're decent. They're decent. I got it to fit on some metal parts. But yeah, they're pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're super strong, but they get the job done. Probably fit those in. Sure, why not? Let's see if we can fit this in. Ooh, no. It is very hard to get these in completely. See, that one was a perfect snap. This one was not. Yikes. Okay, let's see if we can do at least a hand swap. Gotta have the classic web slinging hand. Oh, since we're missing an arm, we gotta put it. Let's see, is there another web? Yes, there is. Let's get that on. Just another disclaimer, guys. Yours might not be the same if you buy this. So you might have a really loose joint one. Mine is just extremely tight. Anyway, there you go. That one was actually pretty easy. I'd have to say so. Yeah. And I guess, sure, why not? This is essentially an accessory. They didn't even bother to put it in the box and it's folded up. Whatever. Probably just going to throw that away anyway. Let's go to the conclusion of this figure. Is he worth the $15? Maybe. You have to put some work into it. If you're talking about mine, if you get one exactly like mine, just know that you need to either get a hairdryer or a bowl of hot water and dip in all the overly tight parts to loosen them up and to fit them. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think this is okay. I think my problem with it is that he doesn't even scale with the SH Figure Arts. So therefore, he's too small. Would I put this on my shelf? And the big answer is no, I would not put this on my shelf. The scale is completely off in my opinion. This is just my personal taste. If you disagree with me, well, then we don't have the same taste. But I like to have all my figures in the same scale. And this one is definitely not to scale, and therefore I do not like him. But you know what? It's up to you. If you want to spend your $15 on this figure, he's not totally bad, okay? So I'm kind of like mixed on this figure at this point. No, he's not going to go up on my shelf, and he's just going to sit aside. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.